and we've been running the student consultancy scheme for quite a few years, in fact. It's quite successful and quite popular. We've branded it CAKE, Community Action and Knowledge Exchange, because it's all about community action, CA, on one hand. Students go out and do live work in community organisations and they exchange knowledge. It's a two-way flow. They learn a lot from the work that they do, and they deliver a service to outside organisations. We advertise annually for expressions of interest. We're quite well networked in the local community and voluntary sector, so a lot of those organisations, social enterprises, etc., come to us. There's more every year than we've got student teams to support, but they've all got distinct needs for improving the relationship between their use of IT and their businesses. So we put students together in small teams of 4 and 5, and so we then launch students into a live project experience working with client organisations for the rest of the academic year. Students then leave the institution to go and meet their client organisations, and their first job is to show that they've understood over a course of some weeks the business of the organisation in question, how IT contributes to that business and how that contribution can be improved in relation to the sorts of problems and issues that the clients brought to the table when they expressed their interest in working with us as partners for the academic year.
The clients initially came in to pitch to us their ideas that they had surrounding the projects that they wanted to entail, and once we were assigned our teams, we then pitched our ideas as a cohort to Nick Plant, and then the charities that we wanted to work for were then allocated to us. So I was allocated Brigstow Project, which is a organisation in Easton and Bristol which provides support and services to people living with HIV or affected by HIV and AIDS. So the two projects we're undertaking, putting forward towards Brigstow, are a backup system and a file management system. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in and pitch that formally to our client, and then that's going to be formally signed off. And we've got until March next year to do that. And this was all formed around our situational analysis, which was evolved around discussion with the client. Because initially these ideas, they weren't set in stone, so they were generated from our skill sets as a team, and through regular communications with the client we became to those decisions.
So I'm currently a couple of months into Information Practitioner 3. We've been assigned our clients, and at the moment we're just trying to figure out what our projects are and what our client wants and needs from us. I'm working with Spike Island, and they're an arts incubator in Harbourside and Bristol. They came to us with 6 potential project ideas, and as a group we sat down and discussed them with the client and with my other team members, talking about the feasibility of the projects, our team skills, the time constraints, and I think most importantly the importance and prioritisation of the project to our client. So from this we've decided on doing 2 main tasks. The first one is a feasibility study around the storage of their information within Spike Island, and the second one, and I think the most important one to them, is a clocking in and out system where they can record the usage of their studios. I
think this project, or the IT practitioner course, really gives students the opportunities to get that exposure and then to take that on to grad schemes or further employability opportunities that the students want.